This presentation is to accompany the book Consumer Behavior, a Primer by Gail. Attention is the allocation of information processing capacity. There are physiological changes that occur when the consumer's attention has been captured, such as pupil dilation, increase in perspiration, and so on. These physiological correlates of attention can be measured. These results are obtained with the pupilometer. Pupils dilate when the person is paying attention. We choose to pay attention to things that are important to us. When we are thirsty, we pay attention to thirst-quenching products like water, beer, soft drinks. Until you have to buy curtains for your house, you likely never ever really paid attention to curtains. But now that you need curtains, you start noticing all the ads. The ads were there all the time, but you just never attended to them. Now you start noticing department stores that sell curtains and the curtains in your friends' homes. Most people are familiar with playing cards. We played card games when we were young and also when we were older. If asked to name the cards or the suits, most people could easily provide the answers. The suits are diamonds, hearts, spades, clover. The cards are ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, and king. You have had lots of exposure to playing cards and are familiar with them. So if you were asked which of the 4 kings is facing in a direction different from the other 3 kings, do you know the answer without even having to think about it? If you don't, which would most likely be the majority of people, it's not surprising, since there are very few card games where you have to know this. You haven't paid attention to the direction the king is facing. Well, it's the king of diamonds. It's shown in profile. All the other kings are shown facing forward. Magic occurs when you don't pay attention. Try this magic trick. Pick a card, any card. Abracadabra. I have magically made the card you picked disappear. Okay, let's see how this magic occurred. First, you selected a card from the cards presented in the first row. Then, abracadabra, the second row of cards was presented, and you noticed that the card you picked magically disappeared. But wait a minute. Take a look at the cards in the second row again and compare them to the cards in the first row. On second inspection, you see that all the cards in the first row are gone. What happened was, you paid attention only to the card you picked. You did not pay attention to any of the other cards. Had you done so, you would have noticed that not just your card, but all of the cards disappeared. Sometimes we focus such close attention to something that we don't even see something else that is obvious. This is called inattentional blindness. Here, let's see a demonstration of this. We'll see a video clip of 2 teams passing a basketball. Your task is to count how many times the basketball is passed among the people in the white t-shirts. Are you ready? Okay, pay attention and count the number of passes of the basketball.
Count how many times the players wearing white pass the basketball. How many passes did you count? The correct answer is 15 passes. But did you see the gorilla?
There were 15 passes. Did you get that right? Did you also see the gorilla? If you didn't, don't feel bad. A surprising number of people do not see the gorilla, even though it stopped in front of the camera and pounded his chest. How is that possible? Well, it's because you were paying attention to the basketball and were inattentive to everything else, including a gorilla. If attention is affected by consumer need states, then one marketing strategy is to present the product only to people who need it. Marketers use target marketing to identify consumers who will likely need their product. Marketers send coupons for baby food and diapers only to people with infants. Marketers tell people about coffee during the morning hours when people are getting ready for work and likely need coffee. Consumers are more likely to pay attention to ads about soup when it's cold outside and they need something warm. When it's scorching hot outside, consumers are more likely to pay attention to ads about iced tea. Reminders to people to reorder before they run out anticipate the need before it arises. People appreciate it. This is not a nice reminder. This is not a viable alternative. This is a bit of overkill. This product with double length equal to 2 regular rolls fulfills the need for a longer period of time. Then again, for some husbands, the need for beer may be much higher than the need for toilet paper.